Hello, and welcome back to the League 0 Zero to Hero tournament. I am with my fellow caster Sky,
Hello.
and we are in the winners finals with the Brick versus Retirement Home.
And we got Rick to win! Woo!
Yo, it's a 6v6 game. No Overwatch 2 in our servers.
No, we condemn 5v5 in this household.
Yeah, bad.
So this is the winners finals. Both teams have been pretty smooth sailing for the most part up until just about this point. Which I guess we'll see how that all works out in the end.
Yes, we also have some former contenders players in our server with Joshua, also known as Level of Concern, on Brick. Too bad.
And we also have Ultra, who's also a contenders player. As
Contenders
Trials.
Yeah.
Which our production manager is telling us in our little earpieces.
Yeah. Congratulations, Ultra.
So, what do you think of these two teams, Dempsey?
I mean, I've definitely seen them throughout like all of League 0 as a Season 0 veteran. They've all been at the top before, and I think they can definitely reach like the top in the grand finals of this tournament as well.
Yeah, you've been here since Season 0. As a couple of our I think it's Ultra, Chegg. I think no, not Chegg. A couple of these people have been around also since Season 0.
Yes,
Like
I
you
actually introduced Recto into this league in Season 0, so that was cool. Alright, and we are heading into the match.
We are on Nepal. I never get these parts. Is this Sanctum?
Shrine.
This is Shrine. We're on Nepal Shrine. Only the best here at League 0 do we get the casting. So both teams are going to try to run a Rhine Diva with a Cassidy, maybe a May from Chegg. We'll see. Maybe they're going to stick to Symmetra, or they're going to switch to Tracer, Reaper. Ooh, they're going to switch to a Pharah here, but no Mercy Pocket, which is going to be quite interesting. Or never mind. This is why we never cast before final decisions are made.
Alright, and we are heading in the Brawl Mirror on Nepal Shrine.
So they are both sticking to the Symmetra. Symmetra's gonna... Both of them are gonna be sticking to their turrets up and the point. Now, there is a massive wall blocking off the Cassidy on the right side. Fire Strike eaten quickly, as Gagbag's immortality is quickly destroyed as both Ultra and Chegg go down on the side of Retirement Home, and Brick just kind of cleans up.
Yeah, Brick's just unleveled amount of aggression just rolled over the Retirement Home squad, but they're about roughly the same in ultimate levels, with both Reinhardt's coming up with Shatter, both Divas about halfway to their bombs, and but Suggs does have the window advantage on this fight.
Now we're gonna see a quick rotation, probably a quick window too, and a quick slam gets two, but it's gonna kill no. Oh, it's pardon my pardon. They get Rectophobia, but Ultra quickly takes out Jishwa there, and this is pretty one-sided as the Maywall comes out, gets no one. The window comes out in a very inconvenient place, for to say the least. A Blizzard does come out, freezes two of them, as Suggs does kill two of them, as the Bap who can left click, unlike I, as Brick cleans up the fight.
That flanking male just saved the fight for Brick there. Like, freezing 3 enemies, and the Diva wasn't able to eat it because she was out of mech. Just completely destroyed that push from the Retirement Home.
Now they are taking this Symmetra teleporter on this high ground. I don't know if they do with anything in front of it. And a wall comes out from the side of Retirement, but a High Noon and another wall comes out from Brick. As a charge onto Swag Balls kills the Symmetra. And a slam, another one, kills off Chegg. And Brick just kind of cleaning house over here. They aren't going to stagger the baby Diva.
Oh, that was a really good charge from Ultra, but it just wasn't able to get much off other than that one kill. Like, his team just couldn't follow up. And we're going into the final fight, if there even is one, on this last point at 96%.
Now Lucio was going to try to touch, and it happens. However, it's quickly defeated. The bomb comes out on the side of Retirement Home. Kills two, but it doesn't matter.
That is rough for Retirement Home. They were close on a lot of fights, but they weren't ever able to edge out in any of the fights. But maybe they can do it on Nepal's Sanctum.
See, the thing is, right? They are on the side of Retirement Home. They're panic ulting, one would say. And, well, that's just not great ult economy, if you ask me. You know, the 3.7, whatever. And honestly, the ults from Brick just kind of overpowering. They had one after another in every fight. It's like they didn't have a chance. Both teams gonna stick to the Symmetra coming on this right side. And quickly! Goodbye, Recto! immediately gets picked off by the Sigma. However, a big boop from the DAP comes out. Ooh, and this is pretty even actually, even though both teams still do have, well, sorry, Brick still has the Reinhardt and 2 supports. D.Va gets quickly out of mech, but Swag Balls is moved off the map, and Jishua just cleaning up shop. And the window comes out from Suggs, just pressuring out, as a big charge comes out from Ultra, but it gets to no avail as Waddle D, aka Jepic, boots the May off the side of the map, and Kenya kills off the DAP, who got a massive boop in the beginning.
Yeah, the BAP and the Lucio staying up in that fight just completely secured it for Brick here, because just level of concern, you could just keep on swinging and swinging with no punishment on him.
Brecto getting picked off again very early. And a big slam, but only one of them connects. But it doesn't even matter, as Retirement Home just crumbles. Still not staggering that D.Va.
Yeah, slower fights for Brick here are a lot better, because they are running that Sigma on Hinya, which just allows them to get so much damage off if they let the fight stagger out or in a longer range kind of method.
Now they are going to come into this fight with a Blizzard. I wonder what they're going to do with that. They are going to drop down, maybe? Yeah, they're dropping down into this little cubby hole. It's going to be very interesting with the Sim Wall. And the Blizzard does come out, but only gets no one, actually. Sorry. And the charge from Jishwa, and it just kind of cleans up, and they're just going to win this fight.
Yeah.
Now they're going to stagger him.
Oh no, this is brutal.
Ah, there he goes.
Brick just LOS'd broke line of sight of the Blizzard ult and just completely avoided it and just got a massive pin off from level of concern. Just won them that fight.
Now, in terms of ult economy, they're gonna have 3 ults here, and that's a massive Sig Flux, and they're just gonna waste no time. They're just gonna throw everything at the wall. Hope some spaghetti sticks to the wall. And just to prove a point, Jishua slams and nothing.
Yeah, that was just a press Q to win kind of fight. Just an easy fight for Brick, and they take map 1 of Nepal.
Now, that was overall such a clean series from Brick. Not many mistakes happened. If anything, they've played almost a perfect game, I would say.
Yeah, their team coordination and just pulling off strategies and tempo changes just won them that point and map so easily.
And of course, Hinya's big flex there kind of secured the bag for Brick.
Yeah.
Now we would like also to point out that Dempsey, you are currently injured.
I do only have one eye available while I am casting, that is correct.
And you only need one eye to see how dominant Brick really was.
Yeah.
Now we can't count down on Retirement Home too quickly. Damien Dev has shown a lot of potential, especially in that second map where he got the big 2K raid at the beginning, and overall Damien's been playing a pretty solid game aside from, the results.
Oh yeah, especially going into Retirement Home's map pick. There is definitely a good shot of them taking map 2 in this series.
As we are going to King's Row, and we are going to Winter. I'm so excited. A lot of things can be played here. I know us on Ninja Clan from Tournament of King's Row, another league, we played a lot of ball here, which I wouldn't be opposed to seeing here on the defense.
Yeah.
Or attack even.
There's usually like 3 main comps you can run on King's Row first point. It's either a ball comp, a brawl comp, or a double shield comp. And honestly, I think there's a good chance they're going to mirror brawl again like they did on Nepal. But I wouldn't be surprised if Joshua pulled out his famous wrecking ball. seen on Wisp Esports.
Ooh. Well, that's a blast to the past for you. Now we do see Bakanje coming in for Nova. And any thoughts on that?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen Bakanje recently in League Zero. I've definitely seen Nova play more recently, but when Bakanje did play in earlier seasons, he was definitely the best player on his team at the time. Even if that was like intermediate season 2 kind of thing.
Of course. Now, we are going to see a double shield-esque. We're going to see a Rhine Sig. Now, he is proven, especially on that second point of Nepal, that he has a dominant Sig that just kind of wipes over all of Retirement Home.
Yeah, the Sigma on defense is really good if they can keep their space up. If Retirement Home are able to get into who Brick's faces, they could face utter annihilation.
And they are going to start off on that Widow. It's not going to get any picks. They're going to immediately swap back to the Cassidy. And they are going to have a Mei here, deciding on when they're going to put up that wall to force someone out of position. It's not going to be soon. And both Meis, and oh, Recto just kind of dies. Hina is kills onto the gag. Excuse me, I cannot speak English today. And Jishua just kind of sweeps up, so to speak.
Yeah, that was just a unfortunate Maywall from Chegg, just barely not catching out Jishua, just raising him up instead of blocking him off.
And they are going to play this to begin with without a mech, which is going to be interesting to see, so to speak. Immortality early out from Retirement Home, and a charge onto Chegg that's absolutely annihilated. Ultra shatters the air, and Brick cleaning up once more. And Bakanje just can't see. Ooh, goodbye, Bakanje. Goodbye, Bakanje.
That is a Bakanje classic.
And he is back.
Oh, he's back.
Back again.
Shady's back. Tell your
Because
friends.
is this a certified, trademarked pause strategy?
Of course, a Smiler's pause strat, if you will.
Now, they are going to have a mech this time around, so let's see if this can sway any momentum. Oh, and a big flux!
Oh, that's all 6.
That's massive! An immortality to nail the coffin. And it's big slam from Jishua. Gets all of them. A lot of ults, but a lot of... Woo! Woo!
That was a definitely flashy plays coming out from Brick, but overall, if you're Retirement Home, you got 3 ults out for none. That's a win for me in my book.
Oh, and there comes the Blizzard, already killing Ultra, killing the Immortality off early. Chegg is kind of out of position, gets annihilated. But an Immortality comes out from Suggs, so if they go quickly, they're gonna not have one.
Oh, the ult cycling from Brick is just so good. They can just get so much value off of even one ult, as seen in this fight.
Now they're gonna try this left side one more, see if it works out for them. Oh, and a big flash onto the high nooning, and the, excuse me, the B is massive for Brick, and the Immortality is bigger. However, it's not big enough as Jishua goes down, and so does Jepic there. But Ultra is slain, but it doesn't even matter.
A window comes out.
Are they going to be able to touch, though? Looks like Hina is able to touch, but for how long is the real question. And window is just kind of wasted as Retirement Home cleans up.
In case you didn't see that, the wall came out from Fly to block the window in the high noon, and up from the wall, Ultra charged over it, pinned Joshua and then just swung in and got so much damage off on them. And I think that just won them the fight there. And maybe even their winners finals lives.
Most likely. Now they are going to take the streets phase, as most teams are prone to do. And a MTT from Hinya, the off tank. It's a massive flux. But
oh, the remake.
That's the remake kill onto Jetpick. How unfortunate.
Oh, the male was committed.
And a male is committed. It does kill too. Now all they have is a diva alive.
Oh, how did they win that?
That blizzard was just so massive from Fly.
Brick are just so clutch in these moments. Oh my goodness.
Now Brick is gonna have two ults here, three massive ults, excuse me. And there is the window a little bit up, so to speak.
Yeah.
And there is another window, but its Ultra is taken down! As Jish was also taken down, so both teams are without a main tank. Call this Overwatch 2! As Swagballs is back into a corner. And Brick has to retreat.
Yeah. The gag bag window just was better than Sug's window, and it just won them the fight once the Reinhardts were traded.
Now that was a couple ults out of retirement home. Oh, and dual high noons come out. Wild Wild West style. But most of them pull the trigger. As Big Shatter gets two. As just absolutely annihilation. As Vakanje is once again demeched. But Jishwa does not care. This is Jishwa's world, and we're just living in it.
Yeah, that is a fact. Joshua just decided, hey, we're winning this point, and there's nothing you can do about it, and just absolutely wiped the retirement home off the face of the earth.
Now, there are only two ults on play that are ready, and they kind of counter one each other. So we're going to see how this takes up. Hinya is going to book it, and the beat does come out. As the window comes out from Brick, just absolutely shooting fish in a barrel. As a desperation play from Bakanje just gets no one but the Immortality Field. And the Immortality Field is going to... Oh, but an MTD from Jishwa. However, it's not going to be enough as Ultra just pins him into oblivion. And looks like Retirement Home is going to try to win this fight, which they are up 3, 4 even. But Swagballs does not care. He's going to get a pick anyways. Why not?
Oh my goodness, that pick onto Swagballs at the start of that fight just was so crucial for Retirement Home winning. Without that player advantage, I don't think they could have pushed past, especially with the space they lost from the ultimates from Brick.
Early Fire Strike, but an early Deadeye tries to wall it off, but it gets no one. And a quick Blizzard from Brick, but an even bigger beat from Brick as well. And they just used kind of all their ults besides, well, I guess all of them. Excuse me.
Every ult available has been used for Retirement Home, and it is not looking good for the economy right now. And even with a stagger pick on a Chegg, that is not looking good for Retirement Home right now. They need to build that Shatter faster. They're going to lose this point and this map.
Yeah, Brick has 3 ults here. 3 massive ults, I should say. But Weldy is almost taken out. But Swagballs is taken out, actually. And a big flux from Brick gets absolutely Ultra, who is annihilated. And Brick just kind of cleans up thanks to the pressure from the window. And they're not even going to try to stagger Bakanje here. And Damien's going to try to go for a touch here. Is he gonna get it or is he not? He gets it! And let's see what he'll do with this space. And Recto does kill off Damien, who's gonna try to boot get again. And the ball does come out from Bakanje, who's going to spin to win. And Ultra is counterpinned from Jishua. High Noon does come out from Slag Balls. A big Blizzard from Brick. A big beat, but it's not going to be big enough. As Brick and the window from Suggs just absolutely terrorizes Retirement Home.
Yeah, I think that all came down to the ult economy, because that initial first fight with the Sigma ult from the Sigma ult from Hinya just was too big for Retirement Home to handle, and they just got snowballed in the preceding stagger fights.
I would have to agree. Now, I do want to see Jishua Ball. I really do. But I also really want to see Jishua Rhyme. I just love watching Jishua overall. He's just so good as a player that he's just, mwah, chef's kiss.
They are definitely a flashy king of this tier 3-ish tournament.
3-ish. I understand. Tier 4, negative 36. We'll see. Whatever you feel. Now they are going to get a Widow, just to start off with. Chegg locking his infamous Junkrat. Oh, never mind. I was excited for a second. Why'd you have to ruin my vibe like that, Chegg?
It looks like Retirement Home are running with the Sigma strategy of Brawl on the defense. See if they can match the success of Brick, previously found.
No. They are going to try to get this pick off. They're also going to try to get a 5 orb off. Neither of them work. Rock comes out, hits the Wreath. Merry Christmas. Happy Holidays. Early suck comes from Bakanje. Bakanje is going to try to pick off some orbs. A big TP goes out to the high ground, getting Hinya, who gets Gag, and a really wild flank. Chegg is punched by Jepic, and Brick is just kind of cleaning up, but Rectophobia also getting a pick there.
Yeah,
oh, never mind.
The Retirement Home squad can definitely get a recontest, because they got some picks before they went out, and they just started the capture progress.
That was such a big flank from Hina and Swag that I actually don't think they're going to touch. And they don't.
They don't.
Oh, but Flood! That's going to be a really quick fight from Retirement Home if they can capitalize on it.
Yeah, the lack of Maywalls is just so huge when it's a Brawl near.
They are going to try to get someone onto this high ground again. Oh, never mind. They are just going to hold this bottom right corner. Let's see if we can get any quick ult here. Maybe Vakanja's Flux here in just a moment here. As they're backed into a corner, Immortality Field is forced out. And a bit dual Sigma Fluxes, but only Vakanja's is the one that matters. As he gets 2 killed onto Bottle Suggs.
Ultra was just a higher amount of health and was just able to swing into Jishua as soon as they were both lifted. And then, it all came crashing down with that Sigma ult from Sana, aka Bakanje.
Now, they're gonna have a wall here, they're gonna have a window here, yeah. And there's the wall, and there's a slam, never mind, Ultra just kinda MTDing Jishua there for a little bit. And a big window coming from Stug that I don't think it's going to matter, as they are down 2 at the current moment.
Definitely
now,
a lot of space, though.
Ultra's shield is down, and okay, slam? Sure. A big flux coming from Hinya, but a beat coming from the DAP, as Jishua just kind of runs Bakanje over, but Jishua perishes for his mistakes, as Hinya is killed off by Recto, who is promptly killed.
Oh, this is
by
just utter
Jepic.
chaos on the point now.
Just overall Fly wanting to spread its little wings and make his blizzard appear. Just kind of cleans up.
If Retirement Home are able to kill the flankers of Hinya, Suggs, and Swag Balls, they definitely win that fight. Just the building of the Sigma just won them that push right there.
Hinya is gonna get another flank onto it, but a window is gonna be big from Gag. But Fly kills off the Dap. Who's gonna be down there, Lucio, and the Blitter gets no one. Almost got Jishua there. They're gonna get no one. Hinya is gonna get a flux. Gets 2 more.
Oh my god.
The tank line just can't compete with Brick.
Oh, Hinya's just getting so much value off of these TPs. They just build Sigma ults twice as fast as Bakanje is building theirs. It's just, how do you counter that?
Now they try the Reaper, they're trying everything. Recto is gonna have a Death Blossom here, it's gonna be really interesting to see. And a big slam coming out, killing off Dap, also the Immortality. But the Death Blossom is gonna come out, only gets Suggs, who's gonna be fine as they still have their Lucio. Jishua just kinda getting him stop. Swag Balls though, and Jishua! I'm gonna make him eat my words. As Brick takes map 2 too.
Honestly, that last fight just looked like Retirement Home were boomed. Like, they just didn't know what to do because they were just losing fight after fight with consecutive Sigma ults when they hadn't even gotten theirs off yet. Oh, that is just brutal for Retirement Home.
Again, this is just Jishua's world. We're all living in it. We're all experiencing it.
I'd argue it's Hinya's world and we're all living in it.
I think it's just the tanks world. People want to argue, sit there and say that tanks have no fun? No. Like right here.
Well, I mean, even in the Rhine battles, for the start of the Streets phase of King's Row, Ultra was matching Jishua for a lot of those fights, but the flanks off from Hinya just stopped all momentum from those Rhine duels.
I do think that. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, fine. I see how it is. Retirement Home. I think they have more in the tank. I just think they're kind of boomed at the moment. Because like Damien's playing really well, Gag's playing really well. I think Ultra's just kind of boomed overall, and I hope Ultra in this map can regain its confidence because Ultra's a great main tank.
Yeah, we are going to Gibraltar, a very not Brawl map, so this could change things up a bit, with Winston and Wrecking Ball being more convenient, so to say, or the meta strategy on this map. But we could see a Reinhardt if they really want to force it.
You never know. Jishua might just say, "Hey, I'm playing Reinhardt now. What's the rest of the team gonna do? Stop him?"
Oh, that is a switching of the roles already.
Bakande is on Ana, and Gag is now on Ball. This is very interesting.
Gag was formerly a big off-tank player in the Season 1 and Season 2 of League Zero in the advanced divisions. So this may just be a secret strategy they've been working on.
Just trying to throw off Brick here. Basically throwing all the spaghetti at the wall, seeing what sticks.
Of course.
Is onto the Zarya, his first non-Sigma play. No, I played Diva. Never mind, ignore me. The dueling monkeys. Ultra is going low first, and he gets killed off by Fly, who promptly moves on to the next target. The Rectophobia is trying to take some off angles on the Widowmaker, getting his high ground, also going for a jump shot. He's gonna peek no one.
Yeah, Swag Balls is just forced to hide because.
Oh, and a big sticky as Hinya falls, and both supports are caught off guard. Stugs more than Waddle here, as Break just has to retreat.
Oh, that is just the Echo difference, if you will. Echo in close room equal win.
True. Now Ultra is going to take a lot of aggression here, but is going to get onto this low ground, which he really wants to be on that high ground.
The Widow Fuel is forced and it immediately is lost by Swag Balls.
And oh, Chag! That's what, 4 sticky kills now in the first minute? Damn, Chag. You go off, King. And a big pulse bomb, but it's not gonna matter, as they already have the point. Bakanje killing off Fly. And I'm glad that Ultra's finally found his groove. He's just doing really well here. As Fly does switch onto the Flyer, which is very, very convenient for his namesake. And a very big primal coming out from Jishwa, trying to force the monkey off the high ground, which he does. It uses leap. Ultra is just kind of forced onto an unforeseen, very inconvenient, so to speak, position. As Brick just leans up.
The juggle mechanics from Jishwa just completely destroyed Ultra in that fight. Like, there's just nothing you can do about that.
And we are gonna see 4 ults coming out of retirement home. I wonder who they're gonna dupe. Are they gonna try to dupe the Winston, or are they gonna try to dupe maybe a Tracer? Get it quick pulses. A Nano does come out from both teams actually. Both onto the monkeys, but Ultra is left and the Nano is ultimately wasted, and the dupe goes onto the Brig, who's going to provide a little extra healing while the rest of the team is kind of all over the place and gets a rally off, but it quickly dissipates as they're going to try to take this high ground here. And the real rally coming from retirement home. A bomb is going to get absolutely no one, but Chad quickly gets melted down by Jishwa. Pulse bomb gets absolutely no one, and a primal coming out from both sides, and Fly beaming down Bakanje. A bomb coming out, hoping to kill at least someone, and gets absolutely no one. The juggling coming out from Ultra, gonna de-mech Hinya as Suggs kills off the DAP. And Retirement Home is just gonna clean up all the dispositions from Brick as a pulse bomb gets onto Waddle Dee. Gonna kill off and the rest of the team. Well, Gag is demeched.
Oh, that Tracer swap from Recto just won them this fight. Recto just completely popped off. Oh, but there is going to be a recontest here from Brick.
As Fly does dupe the monkey, but is very short-lived. Nano comes out onto the Jishwa. Sleep Dart gets no one. Chag is going to fall, but so is Dap. Jishwa is going to kill off both support lines as they're going to be without any kind of supports, hoping Ultra doesn't see 9, which he did not. He gets out quite comfortably. Never mind, I spoke too soon.
Well, looking at the ult economies, I mean, obviously Brick has the advantage with the Primal, Diva Bomb, and Pulse Bomb.
Oh, shoot!
Oh,
Chag. That was quick, alright.
Alright. Oh man, and Retirement Home does have all 6 of their ults coming close to activation here.
And there is the Nano onto the supports on the high ground, but a big sleep coming as Suggs falls to the ground. No fall damage as Jishwa casually cleaning up in the backline, killing off Chegg again and the DAP, while Recto is able to kill Suggs, but doesn't even matter as Brick just kind of pushed up all on their high ground, all in their personal business.
Yeah, the Brick dives are just so aggressive, sending their entire team in, but when Ultra dives in, they're completely alone with only the Nano and the support.
Oh, and a big pulse goes on to Bakanje, flies, killing off Chag. As Retirement Homes gets more and more desperate, trying to recapture something, as only 2 ults coming from their side of Retirement Home compared to the Nano, the Duplicate, the Rally. 3 massive game changers in ult economy.
Yeah.
Now Recto is going to is pushing, but it's quickly caught out by Swag Balls. And Fly just killing off Ultra. Suggs killing off Chegg. Fly killing off Chegg. Everyone's killing Chegg nowadays. And Recto just blinking all around over the place. It's not gonna matter. As Jepic kills off Recto. A big dupe coming from Diva. And the real Diva is on point trying to get something going. But Jishwa says no and really wants those supports dead. As Tina kills off Ultra. Jepic kills off Gag. And it's just overall just a clean one fight from Brick. Now, the first portion of that was completely retirement home. However, as soon as they passed that midway mark on point 2, it felt more, doesn't feel more like, it was entirely Brick.
Yeah, the nano dupe, the mirror nano fights where both Winstons were nanoed in, just Jishua's Winston was supported more. Straight up, every fight where Ultra was nano, it was only them going in. There wasn't any of their team backing them up. While Jishua's dives, it was their entire team with their supports defending themselves by themselves. And just the Suggs and Waddle Dee just being able to keep themselves up while the Nano Winston was pushing into them, just won them every fight. Just every fight on that point.
Now, we're going to see the teleporter onto the left high ground from the side of Brick. Trying to get their supports onto the high ground. Maybe you get a quick sleep dart, a quick anti. However, on the opposite side, we're going to see a really interesting comp, especially for Gibraltar, on a Sig Hog, pig speed as I like to call it. Be really interesting, maybe even desperation play, trying to get something done.
Oh, this comp looks straight out of the 2020 playoffs in Overwatch League. Just Hog Sigma, just a bunker strategy with no real main tank.
No, Joshua is going to try to... No, not... Yeah, Joshua is going to try to dive. However, Jepic is quickly taken down by Ultra, who gets 2 in their backline. Not even caring about the rest of the fight. Just cleaning house, wrecking shop as Joshua kills off Ultra. But Joshua is taken down by a random orb.
Oh.
From Bakanje.
Ultra just walked up to the Brick support line and just killed them both. You cannot let that happen if you're Brick.
Just said howdy and left 2 dead. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And they're going to take a dive onto Recto, who's going to quickly get away. As Hina is discorded and quickly gets out of mech. Swagballs is going to kill Recto very quickly, which is going to be really interesting. But Hina is taken out from that D-Mac. The turret from Chegg. So big salute there, as Joshua does get nanoed. And is going to kill off Gagbag in that side room. Now is going to dissipate. However, Chegg kind of suffers from that, as the turret does absolutely little for the side of retirement home. And a big sleep dart onto Rectophobia, and is just annihilated.
Oh, Suggs is winning them this fight. So far this fight, they've antied the Sigma, nanoed the Winston targeting the Sigma, and slept the Tracer diving onto them.
And now Fly is just cleaning up house, killing off 3. 4! Woo!
Oh.
Give us some room, Fly. Jesus. 5!
Now that is a clip for Fly on coming into the second point of Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Now, if I were a social media manager, that would be the clip I would take.
Of course, if I knew a social media manager, oh man, I would tell them to clip that for sure.
Now, a flashbang comes out from Rectophobia, gets no one as Swag tries to get onto this high ground with the Ana. It's a quick dive onto Chag, kills him instantly. As the Hog is going to take a breather. And but Hina is going to get flash fanned and hooked. But Hina does not care and is just going to bomb no matter what.
Oh,
And it is going to kill Rectophobia
no.
with the D-Mac as a big pulse bomb kills off the whole hogging hog. And Trank is going to come out from the side of Retirement Home. Desperation plays as Waddle D gets a mercy kill onto Bakanje as the last desperation play coming from that, but it isn't a matter. And this is going to be a brick map. And that is it for the winners finals. Less than an hour speedrun.
That was just a clean match win for Brick. They just felt like they had the counter comps and the strategies to win every map. And even look at this clip from Fly here. You can just tell that it was just a team differential with everyone popping off on Brick.
The great thing about these 3 maps was everyone had a separate role. Each map had a different MVP of that map, in my opinion. Map 1 and Nepal, that was 100% Jishwa. Map 2, that was 100% Hina. Map 3, that was 100% Fly on that Echo. Just overall, it's so good.
That Fly Echo is just stellar on this map. And that is it for the winners finals. Well, just a clean 3-0, and Brick is going to the winners, and Retirement Home is sent down to losers.
And that is going to be it, I believe. Right, Acronator, our production manager? That is it. Thank you so much, very much for watching. If you like this, click that follow button. If you really like this, consider joining our Discord. Our Discord is somewhere down below. Yep.
Yeah.
And I probably won't see you next time because I am going to be at work tomorrow.
Yeah.
You can catch us here tomorrow at League Zero OW. At what time? Starting at 4 EST, going to 9 or 10 EST.
Yeah, I'm excited to see which team meets Brick in the grand finals, and if a team can match the level of power coming from Brick. And hey, that team might even be Retirement Home.
We shall see. We shall see. Alrighty. Thank you guys so much, and goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.